So selling a home is one of the big decisions that you are going to be making, and you want the most money, fastest time, and get to your next plan, whatever your plan is. And did you know that this is an emotional process? Yes? No? So here are top 5 challenges that you will be facing when selling a home as a homeowner. Number 1, what is the current market condition right now? So before you're signing an agreement with a real estate agent, here are the challenges that need to be overcome. So first, check out what is the local real estate market condition, or ask your realtor, is this now a buyer's market? Is now a seller's market, or neither? So a buyer's market is one in which the buyer are in the marketplace has an advantage over the sellers. And a seller's market is the opposite. The reason is very important for you to find out because you as a homeowner want to know what kind of competition you're in or none when you put your house on the market. If there's a bunch of houses in your neighborhood for sale, meaning the market is flooded with inventories, there are just small pool of buyers in the market, you are, as a homeowner, probably going to be competing and get market value or lower for your house because you're competing with buyers, which is the buyer's market, and the buyer has to call. The possibility also exists, it is a neither market, meaning that neither a buyer or a seller's market. This is when the supply and demands are relatively balanced one another. That means there are a number of homes that are for sale and a good amount of buyers are in the market looking to buy. Number 2, handling the emotional roller coaster during the process of real estate transaction. So if you have a sold home or not, there are many emotions that comes along with selling your home. And it is an emotional process. You get excitement, uncertainty, nervousness, and pride. And these are just top 4 emotions associated with selling a home. So knowing how to handle the emotional roller coaster when selling a home is that you need to be certain that you truly want to sell your home. And if that is the driven motivation, and selling your home is a business decision. This is a business decision. Let your realtor handle it for you. And keeping the emotions out is the best advice for you. Number 3, pricing the home. So pricing in real estate is very, very crucial. If a home is going to sell or is it going to sit on the market for a long time. So the price that a home enters the market is very important. Like it or not, when a home that's not priced right in the first place, it's very likely the home might sit on the market and wait there with no motion. A home that's overpriced when entering the market generally will not receive many inquiries or showings. And the longer the home sits on the market, the more and more buyers begin to think in their head, what is wrong with that house? Why isn't it selling? So maybe there's absolutely nothing wrong with the home, but a home that lingers on the market for a long time becomes stagnant with no activities. And on the other hand, a home that is priced right from the beginning should get lots of activities and showings the first or second week that's been listed on the market, and possibly sold in the right time frame as well. Number 4, maintaining a show-ready home. So preparing for a home for showing is a time-consuming task, and you have tasks such as keeping the home decluttered and making sure the countertops are clean. Usually homes are staged in a certain way in your home to help minimize the time frame on the market. The staging of a home in many cases can mean like removing many items that you may use during the daily basis, such as a toothbrush. You personal belongings in the shower, your bathroom, kitchen, bedroom. Most of the things should be in storage or put them away. So the living room space is maximized. And the ultimate goal is to get your home sold in the fastest time. So it's annoying, but it's all worth it in the end. Number 5, during the escrow phase. So if you have sold a home or invest in real estate, you know the actual negotiation for real estate is during the negotiation in the escrow phase with contingencies in place. One of the big mention is that the inspection contingencies. So buyers has the opportunity to inspect the property with home inspectors, pest inspectors, radon tests. And when it comes to home inspection, there's no guideline if a house passes or fail, but the buyer is the one to decide whether a home passes the inspection or not when the inspection report comes out. The reason is a challenge because every buyer has a different opinion what is acceptable to them or not, whether if the buyer is going to ask for a discount on the price. One of the great ideas to get is a pre-inspection report ready. So this gives the sellers opportunity to correct the items when the home inspector finds, and you can eliminate all the potential items that is going to be an issue for the buyers. And of course, that's an option to get the pre-inspection report. Number 6, a satisfactory bank appraisal when there's a loan contingencies. So depending on the financing of the buyer, getting a loan approved from a bank may be another challenge to overcome when selling a home. Unless the buyer is willing to pay your house in all cash offer with a proof of fund from the bank and all cash bank note. Because when a buyer is obtaining a mortgage from a lender, the bank must complete their appraisal of the home. And the bank appraisal not only make the sellers nervous, also the buyer and all party in the transaction, because the sale of property is based upon the loan getting approved or not. So who is going to tip that extra that's not covering the loan? So if a bank determines what the home value is less than the agreed upon price, this can create a problem. So if a bank cannot determine the purchase price is in line with the value, they are not going to lend the buyer more money than a home is worth. So there you have it. You got top 6 challenges that sellers are going to be facing during a real estate sales transaction. And like, subscribe, comment below if you have any questions.